Hi, this is Raghavendra Bhatt. I welcome you all for the last part of this audio lesson series. We are discussing chapter number 14, Sources of Energy. Alternative or non-conventional sources of energy. As our demand for energy increases, we need to look for more and more sources of energy. We could develop the technology to use the available or known sources of energy more efficiently and also look to new sources of energy. Solar energy. Energy obtained from the sun is called solar energy. It can be used in two forms. One in the form of heat and another one in the form of electricity. Solar cooker and solar water heater convert the solar energy in the form of heat. Solar cooker. The inner wall of the box is painted black to increase the heat absorption. Solar cookers are covered with glass plates and have mirrors to focus the rays of the sun and to achieve higher temperature. Glass plate allows the infrared radiations to enter through it but does not allow the radiation to exit through it, causing more greenhouse effect. The result in increasing the temperature. But these devices have their own limitations. These devices are useful only at certain times during the day. Efficiency of these devices will be less during rainy and cloudy day. Solar cell. Solar cells convert solar energy into electricity. A typical cell develops a voltage of 0.5 to 1 volt and can produce about 0.7 watt of electricity when exposed to the sun. A large number of solar cells are combined in an arrangement called solar panel. Advantages of solar cell. 1. Have no moving parts. 2. Require little maintenance. 3. Can work without any focusing devices. 4. Can be set up in remote and inaccessible areas. Disadvantages of solar cell. The manufacturing cost is very high. 2. The availability of special grade silicon for making solar cells is limited. 3. Silver wire increases the cost as it is used to connect the circuits. And during the rainy and cloudy days, again the efficiency of the solar cell decreases. Although it has many limitations, solar cells are used at many places. Artificial satellites and space probes use solar cells as sources of energy. Radio, TV relay stations in remote locations use solar cell panels. Traffic signals, calculators, and many toys are fitted with solar cells. Energy from the sea. Tidal energy. Due to the gravitational pull of mainly the moon on spinning earth, the level of water in the sea rises and falls. The difference in sea level gives us tidal energy. Tidal energy is harnessed by constructing a dam across a narrow opening to the sea. A turbine fixed at the opening of the dam converts tidal energy into electricity. But the locations where such dams can be built are limited. Wave energy. The kinetic energy possessed by huge waves near the seashore can be trapped in a similar manner to generate electricity. The waves are generated by strong wind blowing across the sea. Ocean thermal energy. The water at the surface of the sea or ocean is heated up by the sun, while the water in deeper sections is relatively cold. This difference in temperature is used to obtain energy in ocean thermal plant. The warm surface water is used to boil a volatile liquid like ammonia. The vapors of liquid are then used to turn the turbine of generator. These plants can operate if the temperature difference between the water at the surface and water at the depth is up to 20 Kelvin or 20 degrees Celsius. Although the energy potential from the sea is quite large, efficient commercial exploitation is difficult. Geothermal energy. Geothermal energy is the heat energy from hot rocks present inside the earth. The steam trapped in rocks is routed through the pipes to a turbine and used to generate electricity. The cost of production would not be much, but there are very few commercially viable sites where such energy can be exploited. Nuclear energy. The energy released during a nuclear reaction is called nuclear energy. It can be obtained by two types of nuclear reactions. 1. Nuclear fission reaction. 2. Nuclear fusion reaction. Nuclear fission. The process in which the heavy nucleus of a radioactive atom such as Uranium, plutonium, or thorium split up into smaller nuclei when bombarded with low energy neutrons is called nuclear fission. A tremendous amount of heat energy is released during this reaction. The released energy can be used to produce steam and further to generate electricity. Advantages of nuclear energy. 1. Large amount of energy can be produced from small amount of fuel. 2. It does not produce greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, but it has many limitations. 1. Improper nuclear waste storage and disposal results in environmental contamination. There is a great risk of accidental leakage of harmful radiations. This radiation may lead to many health hazards. 3. The cost of installation is very high. 4. Limited availability of nuclear fuel such as uranium is of great concern. Exploiting any sources of energy disturbs the environment in some way or the other. Although we say many times that some fuels are very clean such as CNG or LPG, it would be more exact to say that a particular source is cleaner than the other. The actual operation of a device like the solar cell may be pollution free, but the assembly of the device would have caused some environmental damage. Read this part in your textbook and answer the following questions. 1. Write any two advantages and two disadvantages of solar cells. 2. Why the inner walls of a solar cooker is painted with black. 3. What are the disadvantages of using nuclear energy? This completes 14th chapter Sources of Energy. Read the entire chapter and answer the questions which are given in text and in exercise. You can refer to our book Vijnana Kirana for accurate answers. Thank you. Have a nice day.